That left leg is getting beat up, but so far I'm not seeing any compromised movement from Marina. She still looks good. Maybe a little awkward on that left leg, but she's able to get her techniques off.
And Andrade is having a very difficult time getting to her with her hands. She's lunging and she's moving and missing big. Rodriguez needs to just stay at the end of her shots and continue to move and avoid. Don't get stuck on the octagon side. This fight seems to have a clear path, right? If they're on the feet, Rodriguez is winning. She has no answers for Andrade when she was on the ground.
Well, you see a stark contrast in the way they throw their punches. Marina's loose and fluid, using excellent technique, whereas Jessica is really loading up and counting on all that power.
Yep, lunging.
And telegraphing the reads. Like when she's going to lunge forward, you really see her loading up and bending at the knees. And Marina's doing a good job of just popping her on the outside.
I love that. That's what I like what Rodriguez is doing. She will throw jabs just kind of at air, and then the right hand is the intention. And she lands the right hand almost every time. She pops jab, jab, and then the right hand follows.
And she has that significant reach advantage. If she can keep it on the outside and avoid those haymakers, because Andrade just throws these big old arm punches, wings them. But when they land, they're devastating.
Devastating.
Andrade, though, continues to force a lot of misses. 21% accuracy is all thus far for Rodriguez.
But isn't a lot of that because Marina throws a lot of punches that aren't even intended to land?
Yeah, it's a jab. Her jab is just kind of out there, like this is a punch. That was some intention on that one. But like that jab isn't intended to land all that much. But Rodriguez still has not given her corner what they asked for. They want kicks, and it would seem with the way that Andrade is attacking her that the kicks would work. But to this point, she's refusing to throw those low attacks.
Well, I think she may be worried about the takedowns. I mean, she was really dominated on the ground, didn't have any answers. But on the feet, she's getting him off, and she's also stopped the leg kicks from Andrade. Andrade seems so intent on landing punches now that she's not thinking about what got her to the dance in the first place. Chewing up those legs. Look at this. She wants to get it back. But on the outside, Marina's just a little bit more fluid, a little bit more loose. See these?
Yeah, you see
loading up, loading
and
up.
Chin up in the air, too. Yep. She's got to be very careful.
Coach Dean Thomas, under a minute to go in the round. What do you have, sir?
You know, Rodriguez is doing such a good job from the outside. She's forcing Andrade to run in. And when she runs in, she needs to meet her with an elbow. That would do all... Andrade would do the work for Rodriguez when she's running in. An elbow right there might end the fight.
Oh, nice knee there by Rodriguez, but I feel like she's a little bit hurt right now.
Yeah, Andrade is back to just attacking. She's like, enough with pace, enough with just waiting. I'm going to just make her fight me.
That was a solid right hand by Andrade, and a knee to the body before that.
Big reset by Rodriguez. Can she survive the round?
In trouble.
She is in trouble.
And she is standing right in front of her.
It's the power.
Rodriguez stumbles. Returns fire with a knee. Looks like she will survive round two.
You are more than your car wreck, more than the injuries it caused. You are a person, and you deserve to be heard. Choosing the right lawyer is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. We know how to win. Call Siegfried and Jensen.
When's the last time a getaway took your breath away? From natural wonders to adventures big and small. Discover the moments that feel like magic. Colorado. Come to life.
Oh my goodness!
For the love of football, for the love of La Liga.
It It will not be long now, folks. Less than 2.5 hours until we transition from our prelim coverage over to pay-per-view for UFC 300. Pereira versus Hill. But now we will decide this strawweight eliminator of sorts, Jessica Andrade and Marina Rodriguez, two of this division's top 6. DC, the Rodriguez corner, looking for her to lower her level a little bit, get forehead to forehead with Andrade.
Yeah, and then get a takedown if it presents itself. They say she has the grappling. The problem is that's a very difficult round because through the first 4 minutes, Rodriguez looked phenomenal. The last 1 minute, though, it was all Jessica Andrade.
Oh, big spinning back fist. But it seemed like the bigger shots were Andrade at the end of the round, and they were more significant.
And the body language of Rodriguez looking like she looked.
Yeah, she looked bad at the end of the round.
Nice counter combination by Rodriguez after Andrade landed to the body.
The corner also said they think she can knock her out. But if push comes to shove, get a takedown.
Oh, that's a nice right hand by Rodriguez.
And that was the rhythm of the last round. For the very first part of the round, now the majority of the round, it was Rodriguez keeping Andrade at the end of her strikes, throwing long combinations, staying at range and space. But the moment Andrade decided this is going to just be an ugly, dirty fight, Marina seemed very uncomfortable.
Good combinations by Rodriguez, and Jessica seems to be slowing down a bit. Put out a lot of effort at the end of that second round.
Yep.
Just ragdolled her.
That's why she didn't throw any of those low weapons that they were calling for, because she knew she would find herself right here. And this proved to be a big problem in the first round.
Well, just the physical strength of Andrade is so significant. It's such a factor. She was a powerhouse at 35. And this is very similar to the end of the second here. Chin up in the air. Rodriguez struggling a little bit, trying to get her bearings.
Seems like that was strategic by Andrade to welcome Rodriguez back to the feet, try to catch her on the way up. It's a big right hand for Rodriguez. Andrade ate it well.
If she can just do this, staying on the outside, using those long limbs, popping that fluid jab, and that right hand behind it, this is where she shines. But when she lets Andrade get into the kitchen, Andrade is just such a tank. Oh, power guillotine, power guillotine.
Yep, she's got to try to cover her head a little more. Andrade better let go of that leg. Rodriguez has got to try to get her chest above Jessica Andrade a little more to really secure that head. Jessica recognized it.
Years ago, you wouldn't have even seen Rodriguez try a submission like that, though. Speaks to the work she's done on her offense.
She looks great now.
But Jessica does look tired now.
Yeah. And Rodriguez is really looking sharp. Oh, there's a nice right hand.
Yeah, Rodriguez really answering those imperatives from that corner after round 2. Just over a minute to go.
Gave her the old Stockton slap.
Yeah, a couple times.
She seems to have found her rhythm on the feet. And if she could just kind of keep this a boxing match like this.
Yeah. The one thing she started to as the fight's going on and she's fatigued a little bit, she is now circling towards the power of Jessica Andrade, so she has to be careful. That's what happened in the end of round 2. She was circling off to her left, and Jessica caught her with a right hand.
Yeah, that's an important point, DC. She seems like she's a little bit more comfortable moving. Then that leg gave out. Oh. Short time here, but Andrade is on her.
Rodriguez can barely stand on that lead leg. Another great showcase for the deepest women's division in the UFC. Andrade and Rodriguez go the distance. Official decision coming up next from Vince.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
I've been practicing.
What, the cello? You want me to lower the hoop?
Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
I'm
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Wait till your father gets home.
Dad, don't forget about my new cleats.
Sweetie, I can't make it to Dick's this week.
Have you heard of Dix.com?
Have I heard of Dicks.com?
Have I heard of Dix.com?
Whoa.
Don't overthink it. Let's go shopping.
Actually, what I need are some cleats.
How about one of these?
Great.
Done. Anything else?
No, a golf club? Not for me.
Yeah,
For a friend.
of course,
I'm
of
just
course.
anyone impressed with how fast that was?
Yeah,
I know. I went to
My
Dick's.com.
cleats. Thank you. I love you.
Well, I went to Dicks.com. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I told you about that.
Well, from no holds barred to the pinnacle of professional sports.